Now this video is based on sources and effects of heat energy, and this topic of thermal expansion and contraction is on page 125 and page 126 in the physics book. Now you know that all material objects are made up of tiny atoms and molecules. All these atoms and molecules are arranged in a certain way in the material objects in the solids. Now in the solids, if we heat each solid or the material object, the particles of that material object they will begin to get excited and they will move far apart from each other. This is all due to thermal expansion, and then you will see the change in the shape of the object. On the other hand, when the heat is removed, as you see it was heated here, the heat is removed, or in other words, when the object is allowed to cool down, the object will return to its original position or shape, and this is called thermal contraction. So this is how thermal expansion and contraction takes place in the solid objects. Now we will discuss some of the applications of thermal expansion and contraction in everyday life. First application is riveting. Next is fixing a metal tire over the wheel. Next, fixing axle into a wheel, and then formation of bimetallic strips. Now I will discuss the process of riveting here, but before that you should know what rivet is. Now rivet is a cylindrical smooth shaft, and it consists of a rounded part that is called as the head, and a long shaft, smooth shaft, it is called as the buck tail. Now the purpose for which this rivet is being used, it is used to join the metal plates. Now the process of riveting. Riveting is the process in which two metal plates are joined together by means of a rivet. This process is called as riveting. Now let's look how this process actually works. Now you see here in this diagram that there are two steel plates, and this red part or this rivet that you can see is red hot, and it is being inserted into the two steel plates. So this is the first step, and it is called inserting the red hot rivet in the holes of the plate. Next step in the process of riveting is said to be hammering. Next, once the red hot rivet has been fixed in the two metal plates, then it is being hammered by the hammer. This is the hammer, and it is being hammered here. So this is hammering the ends of the rivet. Now the last step you will see here, on cooling, the rivet is firmly fixed into the plates, as you can see here, and this will help in the fixing of the two metal plates or joining of the two metal plates together. So this is the process of riveting.